It's Monday, and that means one thing: we're gonna talk some rumors. This video is mostly going to be dedicated to Agents of the Imperium. Got some brand new information from the Whispers of the Warp. We're going to be talking potential combat patrol. We're going to be talking some massive, huge changes, I personally think, with the Deathwatch and all the other things involved with that Codex. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Remember, since this is a rumor video, all rumors are lies. You can't trust any of this. The whispers from the Warp are whispers from the Warp. The only official information we'll get is when Games Workshop drops it on their social media feeds. I'm going to put some gameplay footage in the background, some Eternal Crusade footage like the good old days, as I'm just going to go through this list of brand new stuff. So sit back and hopefully enjoy. By now, I'm sure you're all aware that the next Warhammer 40,000 Codex is going to be Agents of the Imperium. I foresee that this Codex is probably going to be out either by the end of this month or going on to the start of next month. It is literally on the horizon now to be released. Some of the big things I'm hearing from this in terms of new models, we're only getting one new model with this, and that is Codex. He is going to be the brand new Inquisitor model. I know we've discussed rumors on the channel about new assassins and that type of stuff, and we've theorized maybe some other Inquisitors. We're going to get some models as well. As far as I'm hearing right now from the Whispers of the Warp, who I trust, no, it's only Inquisitor Codex, which is going to be the only new model releasing with this Codex. And briefly, just to go over some old rumors, because it goes into the new stuff as I'm about to talk about. When Agents of the Imperium Codex drops, it's supposed to be dropping with 1, 2, 3 Battle Force box sets. Each one of these box sets are supposed to be dedicated to a certain inquisitorial agency. One is going to be Xenos, one is going to be Malleus, and one is going to be Hereticus. I theorize that the Xenos is going to be Deathwatch themed, because for those people who don't know, Deathwatch has been folded now into this new Agents of the Imperium Codex. And this leads us into the next big question, which is all about the Combat Patrol. And I'm hearing now the Combat Patrol is going to have the main character in the Combat Patrol is going to be an assassin, an Eversaw assassin, and it's probably going to be made up, the Whispers are saying, of Inquisitorial agents. That new Inquisitorial agent kill team squad, if I'm not mistaken, is one of them. Apparently there's going to be a preacher in there, and there is also going to be a couple units of our BTs in that box set as well. That's what the Whispers of the Warp are saying to me right now. It's not going to be Deathwatch Combat Patrol. I theorize it was going to be Deathwatch Combat Patrol, but it's not. It's more or less going to be RBTs, Inquisitorial agents, and an assassin, and that preacher. Again, that's what the Whispers of the Warp are saying right now. And moving into the Deathwatch part of the video, and I know a lot of people have been asking me about this. Again, as I've just mentioned, for people who are not aware, Deathwatch apparently has now been folded into the Agents of the Imperium Codex. And one of the big things I'm hearing about Deathwatch now is that they're only going to have 4 data sheets in this Codex. The Flyer is one of them. Artemis, you know, the guy who's running with his sword out, he's got data sheet. There's a kill team data sheet, and there's a watch captain data sheet. But the main thing about this is that they've removed some of the big things from Deathwatch, because I've heard they removed the non-basic power armor units from the Deathwatch roster. That means like the bike, the Terminator guy is no longer possible to be taken with the Deathwatch, which means that this kill team Cassius, which is in the background right now, is no longer viable as a thing in Deathwatch anymore. You can buy it for the rule of cool, but what I'm hearing from the Whispers of the Warp is that if you want to play this, you can't really play it anymore. It's just that Deathwatch squad that only has that access now in this Codex, which, if this turns out to be true, it's absolutely like madness, because I know a lot of people that have, like, you know, a kill team army based off this and have these units, and for Games Workshop just to not give them anything in this Codex with some iconic units is just really, really bizarre. I don't think they're going to get rid of him completely. If anything, they'll probably just put him into Legends. That's why it's not in the Codex. It's just going to go on that Legends shelf. And I know people don't mind Legend stuff, but I always say when something goes on the Legend shelf, my problem is that that it's not gone into Legends, it's because Legends don't normally get updated. It's just like a place where units and stuff goes to die most of the time. So again, I really hope that's not true. Deathwatch players, I know this is probably concerning news for you, but we'll see, right? I'm hopeful we're going to get this Codex very, very soon, and we can start seeing if this rumor is true. I personally believe it, but again, it's entirely up to you if you want to believe this. I know people have been asking me about Grey Knights and stuff like that, and as I've previously mentioned, no, Grey Knights are not getting folded into this Codex as far as I'm aware. We will have rules in here that will mix with Grey Knights that allows you to take detachments to work with Grey Knights and other armies like Sisters of Battle and stuff like that. But yes, Grey Knights are not getting folded into this. Now, just to end the video, let's try and end on something happy, something nice, because I'm sure the Deathwatch stuff is going to leave a lot of people sour at that taste, hearing that. And it's all to do with the Blood Angels. Now, the Blood Angels Codex, as I've been saying now for so long, is going to get some new stuff. There's going to be Astroath, there's going to be Lamartis, the new Sanguinary Guard, the new Sanguinor, etc., etc., etc. But I've also heard, apparently, that there is going to be a new Terminator Captain. But the Terminator Captain I'm hearing is not actually linked to the Blood Angel Codex drop, which is supposed to be, by the way, around August, September, towards the end of summer for people who are not aware. And this had me thinking, if this rumor is true, you know, a big if it is true, it could be someone trolling, then what could it be linked to then? And I think I've got the answer. If this does turn out to be true, this potentially could be the next Warhammer Plus TV model, like subscription model, like to try and entice you to get like another year of Warhammer Plus. What if they're going to do like a cross-marketing with the Blood Angel Codex coming out and saying, hey, because the Blood Angel Codex is coming out, how about this fancy Blood Angel Captain Terminator in, you know, splendid armor type of stuff? You can get this if you subscribe to Warhammer Plus, and it will go with all these brand new Blood Angel models. I don't know. That's just my theory on this at this moment. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's right. Maybe the whole rumor is a lie. As we always say, rumors are lies. But I'd like to get your feedback on that. If it does turn out to be true, and it's not linked with the launch of the Blood Angel Codex, then where's it from? Where's it coming from? Who's doing what? Like, what potentially could it be? Please don't say Space Hulk, right? We've talked about Space Hulk on this channel so many times, and every time we talk about it, it just turns into nothing. But maybe, who knows? It could be Space Hulk. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day, great evening, great night, wherever you're around the world. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.